probably wondering why Geometry Dash has gotten so much of a cult following, that there is a massive community with even massiver creators, and short limits for such a long time period for an update in any game's history of update span ever. Before we talk about how long 2.2 took, we need to go back to the beginning. Robert Nicholas Christian Topalo was born in a European country of Sweden on February 23rd of 1987. He had a huge passion for video games, but an even bigger passion for creating. On June 6 of 2010, he created his first game titled Bounce Ball Thingy when he was 23 years old on a media sharing site titled Newgrounds. This site would be known for such classics in internet history like Alien Hominid, a video game where you're an alien with a blaster gun that is reclaiming his spaceship after the FBI shot it down from space. And Badgers is a music video of 12 badgers appearing on screen while someone in the background is singing Badger, 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 Mushroom, Mushroom, a snake, snake, it's a snake. Ooh, it's a snake. Which is implying the singer is interested or afraid of snakes. But anyways, all you care about is Rob's history, so let's get back on that. After Bounce Ball Thingy was uploaded on Newgrounds, he later abandoned course and university because he became more interested in the video game industry. Robert decided to work alone, founding RobTop Games in 2012. The first video game Robert produced was a game called Boomlings, a puzzle game similar to a iconic mobile puzzle game, Candy Crush, if you have ever heard of that. Anyways, he continued to produce more video games, including games like Memory Mastermind, a puzzle trivia game, and Boomlings Matchup. Boomlings, but more of a world and level system. Created in 2013 in a lost RobTop game when his company was named Rune Digital Games, called Forlorn, a 2D platformer game created in the time span of the game I mentioned earlier, Boomlings, which was 2012. After all of those games not going how Rob intended it to go, he had to create a game fun and exciting. Luckily he does. He finds a video game one day called The Impossible Game and says to himself, hey, I can do that. So that's what he did. He crafted a impossible game inspired game named Geometry Jump, where he posts a review of a scrapped level in the game called Ultimate Destruction by TMM43. A few months later, the game was renamed to Geometry Dash and history was made. Not off the bat, his game got popular. Unfortunately, he would have to do more than that. 1.1 was the first update out of 13 he would make later. After constant updates, Rob became hopeless and didn't know what to do to skyrocket his game. Luckily, when the custom music feature was added and more mechanics were introduced, everyone loved the game and became the #1 game on the App Store. The game needed a boost, and this is what made Geometry Dash what it is today. Alright, now that we are done talking about Geometry Dash, we are going to talk about 2.2 now, an update that took 6 years in development. At first, 2.2 started off as a bigger update than 2.1, and people were excited, but the story doesn't end there. No, we are just getting started, my friend. Hahaha. Anyways, like I said, 2.2 started off as a bigger update than 2.1, and slowly but surely got bigger as the update went. He said in an interview one time,
The problem with 2.2 is it's a bad cycle because I add stuff and then it takes long and expectations get higher, so I add new stuff.
And the cycle continued for years, till it stopped. He wanted to get the update out as soon as possible, and the community was ecstatic. But not for long, as the community got extremely impatient and gave up on the fact the update was going to drop. But here's the main reason why 2.2 took so long: the cycle and platformer mode. Yes, this is not an exaggeration. The main reason 2.2 took so long is because of the tons of stress and tons of work for the update, but mainly because of the feature of platformer mode. On February 22nd of 2019, RobTop decided to upload a showcase of the new game mode, platformer mode, a game mode that switches from classic rhythm platformer to just platformer, and this is platform physics and everything. He took so long on this, plus new features that extended the time span. Finally, he said he is almost finished with the update when suddenly RobTop posted in the announcements channel on his Discord server, The meme of 2.2 checked Steam, and that's when it finally dropped. 2.2 is finally out. People were so excited, especially people who love GD and make GD videos like myself. But anyways, the point is 2.2 came out, which introduced a boatload of content. But unfortunately, RobTop had to delay Explorers, the map, and Versus mode and events to 2.21 because it would have taken longer, and Rob at this point just wanted to get this update finally done. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little video essay. New videos coming soon, like this and more on my channel. And overall, I hope you enjoyed this. Alright, see you next time. Goodbye.